was one of the guys that had a big day. I wish you could have all seen it, but about a 50-yard reception from Chase. It was an incredible catch. We don't want to tell Cam, but I think he outdueled Cam on it. So I believe that's who was covering you. But we'll go ahead and open it up for questions. If you have a question for Kekoa, please let me know in the chat, and then we'll get started. We'll go ahead and start with Jim Mcgill from Bear Insider for Kekoa.
A lot of times grad transfers just have that one season to be able to make an impact, and you have the ability to be here for 2 and get acclimated to things here. Do you feel like that gives you more confidence coming into the season to be able to make as big an impact as possible your senior season?
Yeah, definitely. I'd say it's definitely good getting back with the guys and having more time to, I guess, just really get chemistry going. That was one of the big things. We were just working on more chemistry, knowing where each other going to be on the field and all that. So I think it definitely gives us a little advantage.
One of the biggest plays that I remember last season was your clutch catch against Washington to put the ball right near the goal line in scoring position to win that game. How did that moment feel for you? And did you have any others that stood out in the 2019 season?
I mean, it was a good moment. I should have scored it, honestly. I didn't know he was coming from behind. But any other ones I could think of? Not really. I feel like I didn't really get to showcase what I could do, honestly, yet. So just excited for this year.
You feel like you're healthy and ready to go this year?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Thanks.
Okay, we'll move on to Trace Travers from Rivals.
Yeah, Kekoa, gotta say first, the painting you have there in the background looks fantastic.
Thank you.
And let's see. So when I talked to Coach Toller the other day, he said you're one of the best in the wide receiver room at kind of, being able to draw out plays and detail everything on the whiteboard. How has it been kind of learning this offense so far with Coach Musgrave?
I mean, I like it a lot. I definitely like the offense a lot. You can get really any guy in any position. So I feel like that's going to help us a lot, just moving around. And I mean, I haven't had the same offensive coordinator a single year in my career, even coming from Michigan. Mm-hmm. We had a different one every single year I've been in college. So it's always been having to pick up stuff on the fly and roll with it.
Yeah. Is the offense here similar to what you did at Michigan now, or?
Definitely has a lot of similarities in terms of just it's more pro style. So I feel like just the terminology, a lot of it is the same, and just different ways to get to different routes is definitely the same.
Yeah. And when we've talked to Chase, he said you're a guy, one that he was able to throw with during kind of shelter in place because you guys were both in SoCal. And now with, what you did today, how has it been building that rapport with him?
It's been good. It's been real good. We definitely got a chance to, get out and get some work in during quarantine. There's a lot of guys like Nico, Makai. We was able to get some work in. So I just feel like, doing that and getting the camaraderie up and getting to know each other better is really going to help out.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Looks like Jake Curtis from SI has a question. Jake?
Yeah. How would you describe your 2019 season? You touched on it a little bit, but can you expand a little bit on that?
Describe it. I mean, I feel like it was just kind of honestly a letdown to me, knowing what I could do for the team and how it can help the team even more than last year. So I'd say it was kind of a letdown, just getting nicked up and having to miss games and not being fully healthy even when I was out there. So I just feel like that kind of sums it up, honestly.
How would you describe today's 11 on 11?
Today's 11 on 11, intense. I like when we get to do more game-like stuff. So it's just good getting out there and really getting like a game situation in with the guys, because I mean, practice is practice and it definitely helps, but I feel like the game prepares you the most. So once you go out there and do it in a game-like situation, that's probably the best thing and closest thing to the real games.
Yeah, and you mentioned it a little bit. How difficult is it having, I guess this will be your fourth OC in 4 years?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I kind of feel like it's made me a smarter football player. It's definitely difficult in terms of just really keying in and knowing all the terminology. Like I was saying earlier, just really got to focus in and because, like, it's all concepts. So if you don't know the whole concept, like, you're not going to know what to do out there and you're going to be playing half speed. So as long as you know all the concepts, it's good because you really know where everybody's supposed to be at that point. So it just opens up everything even more.
Any benefit to having that many OCs?
Benefit? Just more terminology that I know. I feel like just my football IQ is a lot higher because of that.
Okay, thanks.
Hey guys, anybody want to know any details about the 50-yard catch? I think you might have even had a little something to show for it, Kekoa. I don't know if you want to show it off, but
Yeah,
you
I
might
got
have
the
a little
streakies
something to
going
show
right
for it.
now.
So that was that came via the 50-yard catch today, but it was quite a play. So maybe you can describe it a little bit for the guys.
All right, so it's just a double go concept. So really, whenever I hear that, I'm just knowing I'm trying to get out and trying to make a play. I feel like that's all us receivers. We just trying to make plays. So we heard that, and I knew it was a green light. Just go out there and get the ball wherever it is.
Where did the gash come from?
I like kind of fell on my helmet got knocked off and it ended up cutting my head up. So still came down with it though. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else have any final questions for Kekoa? Go ahead
Yeah,
and put them in the chat if you do. Jim, would you have a question?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
A couple quick ones. Kekoa, you're about 10 pounds lighter, it looks like, on the roster. Did you intentionally try and get leaner this offseason?
I mean, not really. I kind of my weight kind of just fluctuates, honestly. So
Okay.
I could be up 1 week and down the next, but I'm trying to get somewhere between like 190, 195.
Okay. And secondly, any of the young freshman receivers standing out to you so far?
A lot of them stand out in their own ways, but I'd probably say to me, Jeremiah Hunter has been making a lot of plays out there, number 10. So he's doing some good things, just tracking the ball and going up and making some contested catches. And then AD's good, Baker's good. They all definitely bring something to the table. But I say plays wise, Jeremiah definitely made the most.
Great, thanks.
Hey guys, any further questions for Kekoa? Okay, Kekoa, thanks a lot. Really appreciate your time, man. We'll let you